Hello, my good friends. Everyone out there, internet world. Just wanted to say hello again today. I haven't posted a video in a few days. This morning, I got up and ran 5 miles. I feel great. And I had some meditation time, just thinking about life, what I do all the time. I have a very particular thing in mind, though. Of course, with things that are occurring in my own personal life, I have a very particular meditation and practice, but I would like to say to you, my friends, that the only thing that is permanent in this life is change. And if you cling to everything, hoping to hold it exactly where it is, our children, our relationships, our parents or relatives, loved ones, or even our jobs and things, if you try to hold it in that moment, to create some perfect moment that will never change, you will suffer greatly in your life. But if you realize that change is constant, the only constant in life, then we can be the master of change. We can go with it. We can chart our course. We can definitely have a better life without the stress and worry that something is going to change or something is going to happen. Something is always going to happen. I've said many times, and I hope that you understand me when I say that it is never the circumstance or the action or the change that matters. It's our response to any given circumstance that makes it what it is. How we hold it in our mind and how we choose to respond really makes life what it is. And for me, I'm always trying to reach that extra level, inspire my friends and my students, my family. For everyone inspires me. Surely all of my teachers and all of my students and friends, family members, people I encounter that I do not even know personally. I'm always inspired. I'm always trying very, very much to stay open to everything. But anyway, that's my little philosophical moment for you. Sifu's Corner, artist of truth there. Just remember that. Love, laugh, and hold on to nothing. Really think about that statement. Don't misunderstand it. But let things come, let things go. It's just life. Move on, be happy. And that's a great philosophy when it comes to purifying your life, your speech, your diet, relationship, your mind. You often say we must control our mind, and I say it a lot myself, but really, in order to control the mind, you have to free it. Not so much try to control it. We have to liberate our minds from all of the things to which we have subjected it already. Meaning constant bombardment with negative speech, negative thoughts, anger, rage, and I feel it myself sometimes. Commercials on television, the billboards when we're driving in any populated area, constant bam, 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 and all just killing our minds. If you're trying to change your life or your diet, then you will notice more the propaganda from those corporations and companies that are just slamming us with this material. So what do we believe? We believe really nothing that you see or hear. You have to experience something and feel it. And even sometimes your feelings can trick you. But experience through life, that's how we know something. Or that's how we come to understand something. So for those of you that are attempting to do anything in your life, whether it's religious, whether it's with business, whether it's your diet, your relationship, you have to really find the cause of your given circumstance. I do apologize for this shaky camera. I'm on a very unlevel path here on this road. But you must consider the cause. If you look at your current situation, you must look at the causes, what got you there. And from there, once you find the cause, you can find the remedy. And I am hard at it with this raw food life. Getting away from processed things that are just killing me. Our ancestors did not eat the way we do. They did not suffer the way we do. Now, if you believe the popular media and the science, then we should be, based on our food and our intelligence and all of those things, we should be living for hundreds of years now. That isn't the case. That isn't the case. It's because we just, like blind sheep, follow people. Or follow, not necessarily people, but whatever the popular idea happens to be. It is very hard to be honest and honestly express yourself. And I'm reminded of someone who has inspired my life greatly there. When I said that, Bruce Lee, of course. Of course, his reference was to martial art, but it's really profound to think about in your life. It's really hard to just honestly express yourself without the thoughts of what will someone think, or if I'm eating like this, they're going to pick on me, or if you're a tough guy, then you think, well, I'll just, I'll flex. No, I don't care what anybody thinks. But in your private life, the reason you're even doing that in public is because you care what people think. I say often that I don't care what people think, and that's not entirely true. And not in the way that it comes out. You have to care what other people think, but you mostly have to care what they feel, because if we can inspire other people to feel happy and to feel good and to do good in their life, it will surely affect us, because then they don't want to bring harm to us. They're happy that we're happy, and we're happy because they're happy. So if we can inspire others to do better, it doesn't mean they have to be like us, but if we can inspire others to do something better with their life, to look beyond what they've been told or what they've been conditioned to believe. And as I've said many times, do not believe me. Do not believe me. You don't have to accept my word as I'm telling you. I am simply a guide, a teacher. It's what I do with my martial art, with my nutritional advice. But you have to experience it and develop it and cater it for yourself, because we are all different. We are all the same in our pursuit of excellence and happiness in our lives, but we are all different in our body type, our mentality, our financial circumstances. So we have to gradually adjust. And everything becomes easier once you are accustomed to it. So be motivated. For me, I'm here to tell you about raw food, about positive thinking, about good philosophy, loving everyone and being happy. I have done many negative things in my life. I have done things that I will never be able to change, and I'm suffering greatly because of it. But I have done many great and positive things. And I'm sure all of you watching have done the same. And I don't believe in the whole, we're born and fall short of this, and all of that kind of nonsense. We're born free. We're conditioned, and we imprison ourselves by virtue of what we do right here. And then, by thought, we affect a cause and an action. And once we create an action and a cause, we experience the effect. Simple as that. So we have to change. And we have to constantly change. I hope that everyone is having a good day. I hope I've inspired you. Go get yourself a Ninja juicer, or a Ninja food processor, like a blender, or and a Breville juicer. Get yourself some raw food, fruits and vegetables, things you like, things you enjoy. Try it. Liberate your mind. You will find that you're doing what I'm doing. You'll think about things and go, wow. My arm's getting tired here. You'll think about many things and go, I cannot believe that I even ever did these things. You know, it's terrible, you know. And I think about, I just caught the reflection of something here. I'm driving my father's car. I don't want to call him out, and I caught a reflection of a McDonald's bag back there, you know. And I remember eating at McDonald's myself. And I thought, okay, well, I won't eat this particular thing, and I don't want to call out McDonald's, but, you know, I did already. But I remember saying, okay, well, I won't eat this, or I won't have the fries, or I won't have the bread, or I won't have, once you're gradually trying to change each thing in your life, you know. A good friend of mine would play music together. He would do that. He would order like a just massive, nasty cheeseburger with, you know, 4 layers of meat on it and all kinds of sauces, and then he would just take the bread off and eat it that way. Sorry. And he thought it was healthy. I guess, you know, it would probably be better to just take all the other stuff off and eat the bread. But it's because of non-understanding that we do ignorant things like that. So, sorry, I got sidetracked, but my point is, consume things that are living. If that's not for, you know, try it. If it's not for you, at least put more fruits and vegetables in your life. Once I've realized this, and trust me, I've been hard at it, and I've eaten many things back and forth from this, you know, that I shouldn't eat, and I go back to it. So when you struggle, that's okay. You just keep going at it, because our mind will go, oh, well, you know, you don't feel right, you have a headache, so you must need sugar. And then everybody else says, listen to your body. You have to listen to your body. Oh goodness, I've heard it all. Do your own research though. Listen to your mind, and then don't even listen to your mind. Feel, read things, gain an understanding, so you realize what you're actually feeling. Then you can listen to your body, and you can understand where your mind is going. But get you a Breville, get a Ninja. Get some bananas and strawberries and blueberries and grapes and oranges and apples and spinach and broccoli and all of those things. Throw them all in there and mix them all together. You know, that's for your fruit carbs and for your protein, because everyone likes to use that word protein. For your protein, your amino acids, and your muscle fuel. Of course, you got to have spinach and kale and broccoli and all those things if you're not going to eat dairy products and all of that stuff. That would, you know, if you're going to remove the poison, then you have to at least up your intake of other things. Make sure you get the right amount of carbs, the right amount of calories in there. You can't go, well, I tried raw food and I kept fainting. Well, if you're eating a banana a day and you're consuming 150 calories, then that's going to happen. So make sure you do that. And with your juicer, get yourself some tomatoes, a cucumber, zucchini, and kale, lettuce, spinach, and as I said, broccoli, peppers, everything, every single thing, and try it. Open up your life. Expand your diet, but in a positive way. Expand your mind. All right, well, I've arrived here. Got to go here and see my beautiful daughter slide around on some water for her school. I hope that everyone has enjoyed this video, and I hope that I didn't offend anyone. As always, I'm just here to help, and I hope that's good enough. All right? Well, have a good day. I love everyone. Talk with you soon.